Welcome back to the survival series. You join me as I am expanding the field that we cut with grass in the previous episode. So we'll get hammering on through this, and once this is done, we'll skip through the night and into tomorrow, where hopefully we will be buying a tractor. I have had my eyes on this tractor for a little while. It is old and it is used. Doesn't have that much horsepower, but I definitely think we will get some good use out of it on our farm. Homestead, farm, whatever you'd like to call it. Right now we're just cutting grass. So not much of a farm. But we are making some money. We also have to figure out how we're going to get all that silage out of that pit over there. That's definitely going to be something that we have to figure out, and figure out pretty quick. We do have the little lawn sweep, or we can just pick it up with the little bucket on the lawn tractor and load it into the trailer 3,000 liters at a time. Not sure what kind of other small trailers there is out there on the market. I've been looking off and on for a while, to be honest with you, for my other series as well. But finding a decent small trailer with a decent capacity is a lot harder than what you think. Especially since our little trailer for the lawnmower is 3,000 liters already. You're not going to get much bigger for a decent amount of price. From what I've seen, at least. There's probably something out there somewhere that I just haven't come across yet. If you do have an idea on a trailer with a decent capacity that's fairly cheap and fairly small, let me know down below in the comments. So I think I'm going to do pretty much the rest of this off camera. I wanted to get this done now before the grass regrew. That's the only reason why I'm doing it in the same in-game day. Normally I'd skip through and start the episode off in the morning, but I just wanted to make sure you guys knew what I was doing. And it's always a bit more challenging to plow up or disc up, whatever you would like to call what we're doing here, when the grass is regrown, just because it was easier to see the outline of what we already had plowed under with no grass growing. So I'll see you guys in the morning. So we got everything all tilled up, looking good. Does need lime, fertilizer, whole 9 yards. I am really surprised how fast the grass goes. I do have the plant growth set to slow, but when you fast forward throughout the night, everything just kind of goes out the window. We are at 99% fermented on the silage pit, so that's great. We should be able to get into a bit of that today. But first off, we gotta buy ourselves our tractor. And man, am I excited. So we hop up into here and go to small tractors. There was two I was thinking of choosing in between, and that was the Farmall X60 and the Farmall M. The Farmall M is a little cheaper, but it's got a total of 36 horsepower, and the 3-point hitch is an additional $1,000 on top of that, plus it doesn't look very good. It's a very small tractor. The front wheel also doesn't seem to be sitting super well. You can get a 4-wheel drive version of it. Decent little mod, but the problem is it's got 36 horsepower. And I want something to where we can not have to upgrade right away, because our lawnmower actually has more horsepower than that. Our one lawnmower has like 60 horsepower. So we're going to go with the Farmall X60. A little bit newer, 55 to 65. I think it ended in 64. These tractors were made. Beautiful tractor, beautiful mod, very well done. Just going to put a couple of configurations on it here. Put a couple weights up front. I really do like the tricycle front end. Doesn't cost us any extra, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Wheel setups. I want to go with the bit bigger of a tire on the rear. That tire right there, just to pick up the ass end a little bit. It's an extra $200 to go with that. We're going to buy it used just because this tractor is old. No GPS. We're going to stick with that air filter. Fenders, none. And we're going to stick with the 50 horsepower for now. We have the option to upgrade in the future. We can go the 560, which gives us 63 horsepower. And we can go the 560 turbo diesel, which gives us 73. So 73 horsepower down the road for additional $1,900 will do us pretty well. We can't actually afford those right now. Let's go ahead and buy that. Leaves us with $1,293. There is one other thing I would like to buy right now as well, and that is in the mower section. Eventually, I would probably look at buying this haybine here. We don't quite have enough cash money for it yet. It's not super wide, but it does the swath. It's pretty traditional to what you would find. But for now, I think we might go with the Sickle Bar Mower. It's at a 2-meter working width, which is double what we have. And we can also go with the McCormick IH colors. And we'll buy that used to save $110 as well. So grass, we're doing good. The pickups for grass, still not doing super well with that. If we come over into trailers, see what kind of trailer options we have for cheap. We definitely won't be able to buy anything right now. The 3-ton tipper from the Ferguson pack, we could afford that, but it's also 3,000 liters. Is it a bit bigger, a bit more convenient? Not even so much convenient, but a bit more realistic than our lawnmower trailer? Yes, it is. That's the trailer we have there. Costs a little bit more, but it holds 3,000 liters. We've got this one here for $8,000 we could potentially upgrade to at a later date. Get a pretty decent capacity out of it. So that might be something that we look for when we start selling off of some of our silage. But for right now, I think we're doing pretty good. It's going to suck for the first little bit, emptying out all the silage, but it is what it is. And our silage is now fermented. So let's go pick up our new tractor and bring it back to the farm. Oh, that was a long run. So here she is in all her glory. Decent sized tractor, lots of wear on it. It is used, so we are going to have to fix it up. Give it some fuel. Not sure exactly how much fuel is even in it. And this is our nice little Sickle Bar Mower, trailed behind. Beautifully detailed, nice wear texture, nice dirt map. All the good stuff that you expect to see. You normally enter these tractors from the rear. Just like so. Let's see what she sounds like, shall we? So I think we're running into a bit of an issue here. I think our tractor is a little bit too tall, or our hitch is a little bit too tall. for this sickle bar. That wheel doesn't really like to turn all the time, but I'm sure it'll be fine for what we need it for. Might not be ideal, but nothing's always ideal. Interior, we got some nice gauges there working. Be your speedo there, bottom left, which would also be your RPM gauge. Oh! Oh no! Ouch! That's not what I had planned for today. Takes a while to get up to speed, just like you would be in an older tractor like this. Nice. Got a working fan up front. Very nice mod. This mod's from the, I just turned the wrong way. From the mod network. PC and Mac only. And here we are. Back home. Oh, we're back home. This is the tractor's new home. Let's give this thing a nice little spray down and see what it'll cost to fix it. Just so we can get that paint looking all nice again and see it in all its glory. $31, we can do that. And $4 for sure. There she sits. Good as new. Absolutely stunning. Sickle Bar Mower looks really good as well. I like it. I like it so much I think we're gonna go cut some grass with it. Who knew that's what we'd be doing, is cutting grass. It's almost like we cut grass in almost every single episode. I think we have cut grass in every episode so far. But I'm not gonna cut this grass, I'm gonna cut some grass down here. So let's turn the help window on, see if we've got anything to actually do. So we can unfold mower and turn on mower, stop engine and hawk, and unfold. Yeah, so when we unfold this mower, just ever so slightly lifts up that wheel. So far that's working pretty good. It's a tad bit loud. That's alright. I don't think it's gonna eat away at the bushes, but realistically you wouldn't want to use a sickle bar mower to cut down bushes anyways. Sickle bar mowers are good for fine grass and that's about it. They get clogged up pretty easily. Have you ever tried to cut something a little too thick or a little too hard with a pair of like scissors? You know how the scissors like bend apart? That's kind of what a sickle bar mower can do. Definitely not ideal. But this is perfect for what we need. I think I might have to get one of the 3-point link ones just because of the height problem that we're running into. I think it's slowing us down a pretty good amount between you, me, and the fence post. We'll get into some more grass cutting maybe later in the episode, or maybe even tomorrow in the next episode. I just wanted to see how well it worked. I'm very impressed with the tractor. I'm impressed with the Sickle Bar Mower too. I think this Sickle Bar Mower would have been absolutely perfect if we went with the smaller M tractor. But since we went with the bigger tractor here, I think we are a little bit too big for this implement. But all in all, I'm really happy with our purchase of the tractor. This tractor is going to help us out for a long time, I have a feeling. Now for the silage. Let me think on that for a minute. So, $675, and we've bought something else. We're going to need our tractor, but we're not going to need that mower. We're heading back to the shop to pick up a load wagon and maybe a little bit of fuel. However much 147 liters of fuel will get us. Or sorry, $147 worth of fuel will get us. This tractor burns quite a bit of fuel. Right now, going down the road at max speed, we're sitting around 60 to 70 liters per hour being burnt. We only have a 125 liter fuel tank in this thing. And the loading wagon that we purchased holds 15,000 liters. It's a very cheap loading wagon. Pretty sure Daggerwin used it in his first survival series. So we're gonna have to do a fair bit of karting at 18 mile an hour. It will take a little while, but we will get the job done. $115 worth of fuel filled us up. Leaves us with a whopping $32. Nice. So here we are, pinned up. Looks like the hitch isn't quite tall enough for this one, which is what it is. We do already have the bigger tires on the tractor, so we won't be able to get it any higher. We could put the lower tires on it to see if that'll help for the mower, but I'm not 100% sold that will actually do anything for it. It looks a little funny being pinned up to this just because of the angle we're sitting on, but I think it'll do the job just fine. Hopefully. If I lower the pickup down, it picks up the back of the tractor the tiniest bit. But it leaves our tractor tires on the ground pretty good. And yes, I am planning on using the loading wagon to pull it out of the silage pit. Because that is the best way to do it right now, since we don't have a bucket that is very big, or a trailer that is very big. Doing it 3,000 liters at a time on the back of a lawnmower would take forever. As much as I like playing this game, that doesn't sound super fun to me. It'll still take some time. I think we have over 30,000 liters in there, so it'll be 3 loads regardless. So it will still take a bit of time, but it's definitely faster than the alternatives that we had. Plus then we have a loading wagon for future, which is always good. So back here at the farm, we don't have the best price for silage right now. The best price we got is $209 per 1,000 liters. I think I've seen it get up to almost 300, but I'm not 100% sure. So let's get on up onto the pile. Turn that on. We are really burning through the fuel here, up over 200 liters per hour. But it seems to be working pretty good. Other than the really high fuel consumption, but That's all in part of the increased fuel consumption mod that we've got on. I do have my diffs locked, but it doesn't look like it. Have to come around and add it from the other end. I think we will still need to get a bucket of some sort just to get that last bit of the cover opened. And there's our first full load. Nice. And where do we gotta take this? We are taking this to Lazy Acres Farm, which is up this road to the right, and it'll be up on the left. Hopefully I can remember how to get there. Unlock the hubs. And see if we can still do 18 mile an hour. Kind of funny how we have lights on the loading wagon, but we don't actually have turn signals on the tractor. So realistically, those should not be working. But I turned them on just because they're there. Slowing down pretty good coming up this hill. Really good. Come on, let's go. Power! There we go, picking up some speed again. So far, pretty impressed. I really like running the old iron, especially with a series like this. It gives me a chance to use the old iron. Is it always perfect? No, not always. It's definitely one of the better third-party mods I've seen. Just even the amount of detail that went into the steering wheel, it's perfectly round. The gauges work. The sound on startup and everything. It's a very well detailed map. It looks phenomenal. And I am definitely looking forward to getting a lot of use out of this tractor. That sounds so good too under load. Listen to that thing purr. Beautiful. So I think we're almost here. Ah, it's that green building there. Let's just flip around out front here and back it in. We got the trigger there. 15,000 liters. Let's see how much money we can make. $3,138. Not bad at all. Can't complain there. That's a decent amount of money. That's roughly how much this tractor cost. So we still got probably at least another 15,000 liters in there. So that'll pay for everything plus a bit of profit today. So that's pretty good, all things considering. And we still need to spread some lime on our grass field there, which I think we will do that after we're done selling the silage, just because I don't want the price at this place to go down now that we sold some. Because we've got no other places going up at this moment. So before I bugger myself up, sounds great, turn it off too. I'm gonna run over and get the contractor with the bucket, just so we can hopefully get the cover to come fully off. I know if you guys seen the last episode, I had a hell of a time getting this thing off the tractor again. So I'm gonna have fun when it comes to having to remove it. There we go. Let's lock our hubs back in. That gonna help us? Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Flip back around, hit it again. Downfall to having a tricycle front end, really tight turning radius. You can jackknife things real easy. But the turning radius is also a very big plus for a lot of things. Just gotta remember when you're towing something you can't turn quite as sharp. There we go, another 15,000 liters plus a little bit, what's ever left in there. Let's actually just double check. 2,105 liters. So not too bad at all. Run this back down to the sub or the sell point and get another couple of grand. Here we are, another 15,000 liters going in. Another $3,138 worth of silage sold. So I'm very happy with that. And we still have 2,000 liters left to sell, which I think I might just put aside and take it out of the pit and save that for the next time we do silage. And I've also put a bit of thought into the mower. I think I'm just gonna turn around and sell it, call it a loss, and buy that hay bind that I was originally looking at. It's a bit wider. It should work with this tractor just fine. And it's a little more fitting too. People still use hay binds to this day. Not too many people use sickle bar mowers. Nothing against them. They're just small and very tedious to work on. They take a lot of maintenance, a lot of upkeep. You gotta oil them and grease them constantly. And I think the hay bind will be better suited for a longer period of time at our homestead. So I think I'll do that at the end of the episode. Once we get back to the farm, I'll put it on a quick time lapse of spreading some lime and some fertilizer and some grass seed in the section that we have plowed up yesterday. And then we'll take the trailed Sickle Bar Mower back to the store, sell it for a couple £100, couple $100, sorry. I don't know why I said pounds. And pick up that hay bind, because I'm pretty sure the hay bind's only $2,000, $3,000 or so. But so far we made some pretty decent money. We're back up over $6,000 as it sits, with purchasing this tractor, that mower, and this loading wagon. So all in all, it's been a pretty good day so far, and it's just barely 11 o'clock. There we go. Silage all moved 2,000 liters out of the pit, so we can now put more in there if we want to, which we probably will, considering we just made some pretty good money off of it. Drop this weight back off over here, and this tractor is the one that needs to run the seeder. We'll just flip over and pick that up. Still has seed in it, so that's awesome. The rest of the field should already have one sort of fertilizer on it. It does. The whole thing does, but the grass is grown, so we can't put more fertilizer on that. Alright, so I'm going to put the rest of this into a time lapse. I'll see you when it's done. So that didn't take too long, which is nice. Just gonna run back to the store now and sell this and say, no, sorry, not what I needed. Even though I bought it from them used, and I've taken the sickle bar off of a tree and potentially a sign. Hopefully they still give me decent money back for it. A couple $100 would be nice. And we'll see what kind of tool we can pick up for cutting grass. So here we are at the store. Please take back my sickle bar mower. Sell $394 not too bad. And let's see what we can buy. So this one here is 0.8 meters wider. think we'll stick with the Lizard tires. We'll buy it new. We're not going to buy it that new though. Only requires 30 horsepower. We have that. That looks like a decent size. Back up to this bad boy. Oh yeah, that rides a lot nicer on the back of our tractor as well. Unfold it. Nice. Lower. Lower's nice. We can pull it. Apparently this thing also runs at 11 miles an hour, so that's crazy. Awesome, and back to the farm we go. We might as well give this a shot, getting it into the field as well. It's a tad bit big, pulling it behind this tractor by the looks of it. Gotta take up both lanes coming through this bridge and then get out of the way for that car. It's a good thing we built a wide gate here. We could fit in with different pieces of equipment. Let's see how well this one works. Pull that out, lower it down, get it fired up. It's working pretty good. Running along at 11 miles an hour, also a lot quieter. And it also looks like the real mower mod is working on it. Alright guys, well I'm going to carry on doing this off camera just because the video is getting to be kind of long. Judging by this recording, not including the little bit of the intro, I'm at over an hour and 10 minutes already. So I'm just going to cut the rest of this off of camera and I will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget, if you liked the video, hit that like button. If you didn't like the video, there's a button down there for that too. And if you like me and you like what I do here, feel free to hit that subscribe button. It means a lot to me. Anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Toodles!